Hey, yo, we are back.
Yeah, I do have though. Dude, I got
that gun automatic, my car automatic. Ain't worried about nothing.
All right, look at this. All right, let me get my uniform.
You probably don't have a whole lot of flair either. They've never really worn different uniforms.
Yeah. What color are you?
Blue and gray. Here, I can show you.
Alright.
See?
Yeah.
It's the only one. Look, there's nothing on it. Like, just the name. Like, there's no symbols. Looks like a fake theme.
Once again, I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. 2 seats for the mix, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough. I'm with it.
Oh wow, we got Jason Vincent. Sorry I missed you earlier. I was driving for hours. No problem. What the hell? I just said you're coming online. Where are you? I know it took me a minute. I had to do stuff with my dogs. I had stuff to do to get back here, but we're back here now.
You had to prepare to lose.
Prepare to lose. As I was whooping that ass yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
Comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the
That's a horrible camera. Drone footage. What is taking so long?
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Alright, so we got, let me get Twitch over here. Haas over there on Twitch with the new follow. Welcome. What the hell? That's some shenanigans right there.
So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, I mean, I ain't worried about nothing.
I ain't worried about nothing.
I would worry about some stuff.
I see you, Bobby Johnson. Sit! You shall have
my
sit!
Running back is Swift. I forgot. Oh, God.
You should have sit, my friend. You take sit on bottom, yes?
After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Woo!
Damn, he got up
Woo!
Everything off. It brings up
Yeah, I mean.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one.
Let's go.
A yard or so short.
Yeah, I mean, let's go.
But it leaves him just short for 4th down. first drive, the offense
He's going
staying
for
out
it.
there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go with Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's
You lucky son of a Yao Ming.
each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Get it, baby.
Jesus.
Take it to the
I
house.
thought he
I
was
like that
cutting
side.
in.
Take it to the house. Take it to the house. And take it to the house. No.
It's a full base. He will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I thought he was going to dip when he ducked, you know what I mean?
Than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things
You didn't get
around
the
and
lather
figure this
up
out because
quite the
your
way you
backs are
wanted
on the
to.
ground real
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score.
No, I just read
wow.
the fucking route wrong.
Touchdown.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
I thought he was going to just stay going upfield, and then he, like, fucking did some dumb shit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Bitch ass dude.
Out to the 25 is Agnew.
I'm not going to
For the
fumble the
touchback.
ball, dude. Like, I just got destroyed on my first
Lions
possession.
offense
I can't
ready to kick off their next drive.
lose it before I
Following
get
pick
it.
six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack.
What
this
the
one.
fuck was that?
Knocked in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the
What the fuck did he stop running for?
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well,
Watch
look, we're
this.
watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around
stopped
for a
running.
long time.
I
That's a
mean, my
fighting
dude was
issues he had
Butterfingers,
back.
and the other dude's like, come here and give me that. If you're going to give me that, give me
He's
that.
used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows.
Any
These
X's
are
on
throws that he's
defense.
made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
This is the bullshit that happens.
No gain. Here's second and
The
10.
first fucking 4 minutes, I fuck up the whole time.
To throw, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Damn, I thought that was gonna work.
I thought I was gonna pick it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard.
Unbelievable.
Jamie Collins, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This is a 40-yard attempt from
So,
the left hash.
because
You can't
I'm,
kick the ball?
because I'm feeding this Xbox through this old capture card, so the new one's getting put in tomorrow. It's like the frame rate's dropped.
Have it first and 10.
And so I have like a little glit, like a little. It's not as
Didn't,
fluid.
that
as what
wasn't a
you're saying.
concern yesterday.
Because I wasn't streaming yesterday.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was
Right.
closed pretty quickly, and that was because
So I
the
just had it
defensive
plugged
front,
right into the
they won
monitor.
that battle at the point of attack at the
After
line of
tomorrow,
scrimmage.
it won't
They
do
used
this
great
anymore.
leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Being chased out left.
My dude's caught up to you.
Oh, my dude's close.
Say with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was fake.
What up, Aaron Hawkins?
I'm glad he only
I
lost
see you,
it.
bro.
Quarterback gets hit.
How you been, man?
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking deep now for Amendola. And Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Gets the touchdown, and then
The team is 20 points better than me overall rating.
That they showed on defense, because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be
It should be worse.
trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Nuck if you buck, what?
33. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 33-yard line.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 6-0 our score after 1. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
If that was my team, it would have hit off the back of my dude's helmet. Interesting.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're
What up, John Eccles? Thank you for the stream share, my friend.
13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one.
There now. What's up, broski? Not much, just chilling. Been alright. Can't wait to start work, though. Going stir crazy. I bet, man. If I didn't have this, man, I'd be losing my. I'd be going.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Nope.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
I pressed the button too early. I didn't even let him run his route. I threw it prematurely. I messed up.
You're thinking points, no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Wow, I even bit because I think I got through there, but I went. I don't know where I went. I think I vanished. I disappeared.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
You might have.
Stafford going to give it to Swift. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
That's all right, because I hit the wrong button. I didn't want to throw it at him.
Fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Stafford throwing on target to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half.
Who
of
got ball
action.
first?
Me.
Right, because of that stupid kick.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's got his man,
Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again.
Get it, baby!
I got hit as I threw it.
Fourth time today.
That was me.
Picked up by Marcus Williams. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, 5.
Woo!
Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Needed that. I can't. I'm not that good at offense, so I need to produce my
Instead, it turns into 6
Yao
points going
Ming,
the other
baby.
way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I couldn't. I was slamming B, but that kicker was not prepared to throw that as fast as I wanted him to. Plus, I wasn't entirely sure what the play was, so I had to make sure that.
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker.
Pass interference.
Good field position.
Nope.
Fucking should be.
I thought I may have held you up. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of
Woo!
it. Sometimes
I hit you too, but you got the
Once
pass
more, he was
off.
trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, and it'll bring up third down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played.
See, we got some people in the background watching. That's all good. Feel free to hit that like button for me. That free stuff. That's what helps me get them numbers up.
Smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. Playing against him today.
The passing game now
Let's
in
go.
sync here early, and now it's fourth
What's
down.
he gonna do?
I
Says
know
he's
this
punt.
offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely
Just in
gonna put their heads
case.
together and start
We got
concocting some
Williams
offense
here.
that'll move the ball downfield.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
I tried skirt, skirt, skirt. Trying to go the other way. A little skirt, skirt.
I knew eventually you were going to cut it because there was 15 of my guys coming after you.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Woo!
No way.
35.
Woo!
He takes it all the way down to the 32.
I said I got Drew Brees. We gotta air a couple of these out.
Minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
See, that's the bullshit.
It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
So
That's
we
cool.
hit intermission. It's halftime.
Oh, damn
This
it.
is the NFL.
Oh, well,
It's a presentation
I was too
of EA
far.
Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
All right.
Here's what we think they're going to do.
Should have waited an extra second.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Breeze will try again on second down. They'll let this thing go for Sanders. Into a double team, it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And they finally put it into this return. But not before he's all the way down to the 37. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback?
I had that other dude up there, whoever was covering him, I had him up there with you and everything.
14 and a first down for Detroit.
Big boy.
First and 10 at the 23.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
Bitch!
And down inside the 15, shot
You know about the
10.
spin move with
Still
Matthew
searching
Stafford.
their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They snap it to Stafford.
Ah!
Takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
John Eccles, you did like 12 times. I know you did, bud. He's like, he didn't even leave.
They're going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
You're just thinking, can I
That's
get
needed
enough
that.
yardage
That's
to get
huge.
past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Breeze on the bootleg.
Come on, man.
It's pressure too strong. Down he goes. Romeo Aquara. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Here's Breeze. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, ain't that about some bitch? Ain't that about some bitch?
To kick off their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this is
Like, what is that?
Saints. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it? And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. They'll turn to Kamara. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Needed that. That was huge. My defense, huge. Covering up for my trash offense.
Teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion. They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Barney Fife with the light. What's up, Barney Fife? I know that name.
Turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Negative.
Some are worse.
Negative.
So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise...
Yo, I pressed jump, my man.
Deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. They will finally be taken down.
I pressed jump, and then like 5 seconds later, he turns around and puts a hand up.
Back now at Ford Field.
I just threw it on a dime, yo. That's all.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I do.
I also pulled that guy off of that assignment, and I think you've seen that.
He's to the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Last quarter, I need to score. If I can score
This game back
some way or another. That's nice. That's nice.
On the return, Deontay Harris. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start.
Man, if you would have stayed on your block, that corner was open.
As they stop him behind the line. That was the veteran Jamie Collins busting through to make the stop. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Breeze to throw.
Negative. No.
Intercepted.
Oh, that's all bad. That's all bad.
He will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
Don't miss this.
Anticipation on the play, reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is.
Well, that kind of changes things slightly.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
He's brought down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Camara. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Motherfucker.
Down he goes, back at the 8-yard line. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
How about that? Lost the game in the last freaking quarter.
Game's not over. It's tied.
I'm aware.
What you said in the beginning, a great
I
job
don't think you
defensively,
are.
know where to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Now as he sends this one away.
Oh my god.
I mean, that, yeah, you might have contributed to losing the game, though. But it's still, I still have to get in. And offense has been a problem, so.
Yeah, I can't kick because it doesn't.
1st and 10.
Some bullshit.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already
I just got beat. I was winning this whole game and got beat in the last.
And they will take a 7.
What do you mean? You were up 2 scores and you blew it in the fucking second quarter. You let me in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Covered 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Oh my God.
Got him! Although,
Touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
no!
Run for it. And he will not get into the end zone.
Oh my God.
The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all.
Why'd you call a timeout?
I went to do a onside kick, but I clicked.
Seconds remaining in the ball game.
How do you onside?
Did you have to pick that play? I mean, you can squib it. I just wouldn't kick it real hard.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory.
What a bitch.
There's
ass
7
dude.
seconds left. You think I'm gonna blow the game?
What a bitch.
Fuck
Scared ass money. I'm glad you did
A
that.
team that is significantly worse than you just beat you, so.
Well, I never will not once claim to be a Madden guru. Damn. Well, there's that. You know what I mean?
That was a bad 4th quarter, that's for sure.
At least we have Puppy Cam. And then I tied it up at the end. I was like, I'm not going to lose it. I should have tried to kick the field goal, but
You should have just kicked the field goal.
I just wasn't. I
understand you're having problems.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I get it, but you still should. I would have tried that before I would have went for it. Just because you're off, it's not like offensively you've been killing it either.
I know.
It's a win for the Lions as we say so long.
You had 4 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Then you had Alvin Kamara.
I mean, I had some good runs. I just had.
This
lots
is
of negative
ridiculous how
yards.
long
Yeah,
it takes.
like the aftermath. We don't even get to see any stats or nothing. It's just this
They
bullshit.
just showed them.
But I'm saying this though. I'm saying, like,
Yeah, I know.
they don't get the,
Yeah.
they don't stay on the screen or whatever. What are we doing? We playing another one of these?
Well, I mean, yeah, unless you want to go out like that.
No, I'll play another one. I'm just fiending Rocket League.
Yeah, we can play Rocket League. I don't care. All right, ready? Miami, Houston, and them. Fuck.
Baltimore, Dallas. I'll be Baltimore. You already know I'm bringing. I got this game, guys. I got this game. It was like a charity thing. I feel bad for the dude. I whoop his ass so much, so I had to give him a game.
Alright, I'm taking a 4th.
Alright.
Cool.
You heard? Oh, perhaps maybe you ain't heard.
Wish this was the new Madden and my quarterback was Trevor Lawrence. That would be cool.
Would it be?
Yeah.
You heard? Yeah. This is gonna be
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings
This is gonna
us
be
to the
very
state of
interesting.
Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville.
I have a feeling you're gonna
This
beat me,
crowd
though.
excited to see their Jaguars
Like
as
bad.
both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football.
Hoorah!
With the Baltimore
Oh, that's you
Ravens.
guys.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Jacksonville. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Minshaw, Jesus Christ.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is
Jesus, my receivers are so horrible.
The gun, Minshew to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Stop.
Jesus.
And they are going to stop.
Let's go. Stop.
Going backwards.
Their defense is so good.
Opening drive of the game, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
This is why I go down early, because I do dumb shit like that.
1st and 10. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Is he the one that wrote the Harry Potter book?
Cliche fly partner, and in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock it backwards.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
All right, let's put the check mark on the defensive side of the ledger there. Really nice tackle by the man in the middle. But why was he able to get that done? Because he has 4 down linemen in front of him, 2 tackles, 2 ends. And what they often try to do is create what we call a funnel. Right to the man in the middle linebacker, who often leads his team in tackles.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way.
Dude, every time you do that, I'm watching you.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. From the right hash, this from 33.
33-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
I mean, if that's not going to produce a murder fumble, then I don't know what.
We don't have it on arcade.
I don't know. But still. Murder fumble.
Oh, yeah.
You heard?
Yes, ma'am.
What you know about the murder fumble?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Number 34 on the
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To Thompson on the screen.
Yo, I pressed the dive button. Why didn't you jump, bro?
The first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's huge. You can't. That's awesome.
Third down there, 21 yards the play.
The fuck is that fucker?
at the 50-yard line.
First down. It's Robinson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
What's the jump button like when you're running the ball?
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner.
What do you... Right, you can't challenge that anymore.
You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play.
I couldn't do anything.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First down.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Fuck.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back
There's that. Yeah, I mean.
At the 2-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to
Get his ass. Got him. Ow, 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 ow.
Strong, and that'll be it. Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play.
Let's go. So you know what? I'm gonna give you the ball back so you can just, I just need 2 points real quick, and then I'll just start over again. Okay? And you said, all right.
Get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
To get Miss Schmurda.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Why'd you you ran right to him? I wasn't even aiming that way.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 3rd down.
I just took the middle linebacker and just stood there and waited for you to do something. And then as soon as you moved, I ran.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And it's knocked away.
I thought he might have snuck through there real quick. Yeah.
2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
We get to try again. I mean, all in all, I'm trash at this game. Right? It's my defense.
And you keep getting the best teams.
About 7 yards deep.
I mean, you were Kansas City last night, Green Bay, I mean, New Orleans, fucking Baltimore, and I keep getting trapped.
What do you always attempt? Real recognize real, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I beat you with fucking Detroit tonight.
Yeah.
The Raven offense
Was it on
set at the line for this next drive. Their defense is
sorry, whooping your ass early. I got bored.
Breathing room, maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
Woo!
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first.
I don't know if
I was worried there that you were going to turn the corner, so I let off a little bit so I could fucking not get burned.
I was just going to say,
but then you still beat me, so it didn't matter.
He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Oh my God, you were nowhere near it, and all of a sudden he just got this boost of energy.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to find his tight end Boyle.
I hate Jackson on purpose. I'm sick of this shit.
Inside the 45. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball.
You can keep doing that. I'm just going to try to fucking hurt him now.
Well, I passed it.
There's the penalty.
Yeah, off some bullshit.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
In fact,
and the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his man.
Huge, buddy, huge.
Was there. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Let's go, baby.
Fucking AB's
That's
cousin.
exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 12. Jaguars.
I'll tell you one thing, with this headset, when they kick that ball, that's a deep bass. They let you hear it.
Tucker now to keep
I don't have
away
mine up that
following the
loud.
touchdown.
Like, even if it's not up loud, you can still like hear like the quality
This
of.
one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
I said it's okay, it's all right. I got something that you gon' like.
Get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Shoulder
And try
against
and
the
get back to
boulder,
where you
baby.
were to start the half.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. And he'll let this one go. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Jaguars. DJ Chark. 66 yards. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Lining up for the point.
As a former DB,
Got scored on, y'all. Let's go.
Receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Yeah, from my perspective.
Let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And this
I want
will
you
not
run.
be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And 7.
Another run here with Dobbins.
Like, where was the, like, why couldn't you have blocked the first dude that was coming at me? He's like, I'll take the second dude just in case you get past the first dude. It's like, wait a minute, what?
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
I was looking upfield.
He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. K'Lavon Chason with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Fuck, man. I had 2 guys I could have murdered you with, and I chose, I guess I chose peace instead of murder.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in
Come on,
Jacksonville.
fellas.
It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
What?
Not just for himself,
Pick that.
but to keep the rest of them.
It's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he is all the way up past the 25.
I thought I hit you.
This has been a tough day for
Maybe
him.
I did. Is that why it was short?
You did.
It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Like, he still threw the ball, but it fucked it all
Raven
up.
offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
On 2nd down and 4, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Baltimore.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Really?
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Oh my God, yeah, I don't know why I threw
A
that
lot of
there.
times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They suggested I go for it. I was going for it anyways, but
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson.
stay in.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't
Are
stay
you
in.
kidding
As a
me? I
result,
threw
they're
it
gonna
as
have to
soon
give
as
up
I
the
could,
football.
so that was
So
the
that's a
earliest.
decision that could loom pretty
That was
large
the
here. They go
earliest
for it
I
on
could have
4th
got
down
that
to
off
come
to
up
him.
empty.
Anyway,
Actually
so
like
they
the
ran
call,
that
and
play
the reason,
too fast.
It shows me a head coach has faith in his
That's
team
crazy.
overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick.
And, oh,
You gotta be
pressure
kidding
there
me.
as It's intercepted.
He was just talking about the faith of the defense. That's what I was saying. I have faith in my defense.
Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I just heard another one. I can't stand myself.
I heard a nice hit, boy.
Just keep listening, bro. You're gonna hear it if you like. I'm listening.
I think you're
So
just
it's Raven
hearing
football
I'm
here
listening
as we
for it.
welcome you back.
And
And let's see what they've come up with
It's crazy,
offensively
it's
after
crazy.
having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground.
Are you kidding me?
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
And the Raven 1st down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Jaguars 8-yard
Knock
line.
if you buck, what? Knock if you buck, what? You heard?
On the give, this is their fullback.
Come on,
And he'll
buck
be
him
stopped just
over.
outside the
What happened
5
to
at
that
the
truck
6.
stick?
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Jackson.
You
And
son
look
of
at
a
this.
bitch.
They get the turnover
No!
they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a
Jackson's
great
so
return as
fucking
he's
fast.
close to the 40-yard line. You got the slim lead late in the football, so
Wow.
why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his
But
offense.
still.
And then at the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. He's back to throw.
Now you
And that
whip
gonna
that out
be
of his hand.
incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
Oh my God.
Steps away to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he
Man, you're lucky.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on fourth down. He'll look to throw.
No.
And Eifert has it.
No.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
No.
About the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Oh man,
It
dude.
certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Back to throw.
No.
That is caught, but he will come down out of bounds as the side
What?
touch incomplete. And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Back to throw.
No.
And he's got it.
Not that time.
Touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith,
Ain't
guess
that
what?
a
It got done. They
fucking
now past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And he's brought down. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact
Well.
right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest
Yeah, I know.
thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the...
Oh my God.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And this one goes nowhere.
That was a good play.
Not the play that I must
Well, you
have
did 47
accidentally-
hot routes and shit.
Yeah, I must have audibled something
At
else.
the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off.
Damn, I beat you with
exactly
2
right.
trash
They took us
cans.
down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering.
Alright,
could
I'm
it
just
happen?
quitting this and not
Possibly,
watching
even
this,
though we
and
both knew it was a
then
long
firing
shot.
up Rocket League.
Good idea. That is good idea, sir. Yeah, I mean.
Yo, friggin' man.
I feel like this game, there's not much to it. It shouldn't take this long to load up. You know what I mean?
Roll
Like-
out.
It's not like there's a lot to it. Oh wow, you're just gonna blow up everywhere. I just added my sweet headphones.
The fuck you? What are you talking about? The fuck you want? The fuck you need? I bob and weave with tricks up sleeve. What are you talking about? Huh?
Are you ready
For
to play?
annihilation. See what I just bought? 50 cent.
Yeah, cool.
There's not that many of those. So, you know what I mean? Get an extra one, huh? And then you're gonna get the people that this isn't Madden. And then it's gonna take you a few seconds, and then you might figure it out. You might not figure it out. But this is when we're learning how to fly, bitches. It'll take me a game to get back in the groove.
Yeah, I know, me too.
To be honest, I had a wedgie the entire time, so my head wasn't completely in it. I got it.
Oh, I thought you were there.
I was waiting to see what was happening.
Alright.
Yo, what up, T? Yo, I mean T.
I missed it. Oh my god.
Sorry, I jumped.
I didn't realize it was gonna hit the post. I thought it was gonna go in. Fuck! I couldn't get out of its way.
It's all gravy, baby. It's after. It's always the first warm-up game. I'm dealing with a little that like microcosm lag issue of how things work whenever it's hooked up to the. I got it. Go! Kidding me. Good hit by my dude. My dude had a nice hit. Oh, nice save. Here.
Fuck.
Get in there. Good shit. You. No, it doesn't.
That was embarrassing.
That embarrassing. Oh, that was embarrassing. I'll go.
You. Didn't have enough boost.
The goose is loose.
I don't know what you were doing in left field over there, though.
Alright, hey, so after this game, I am going to be done streaming for the night. And thank you guys, a couple people that have hung out until now. I can't play this. After tomorrow, everything will be fine. After tomorrow, I'll be fine, because I'll be using a different graphics card, but it's just too spotty. I don't know why when I'm using it on this, so I got to go to the screen so I can play this properly, because this is just going to frustrate me. So Nate, after this, just give me, you know what I mean, a minute to switch over like last time.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, after I switch this over, watch how we don't lose. Last night, if I can get half as where I was at last night, we'll be alright.
Me.
I'll get a save for that, huh? I'm blowed up. Blowed up. Oh, damn it, man.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start the process now. I'll see you guys. I'm gonna do build my computer up tomorrow. Yay! So I'll be on tomorrow night maybe, but I'll see you guys.